There's a first for everything, and for Huawei, they're serving us their first ever over-the-ear headphones with ANC tech, the Huawei FreeBuds Studio. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The Huawei FreeBuds Studio sports a very minimalistic design with a premium look, far from the likes of the colorful and hard-edged design that we often see nowadays in headphones. And honestly, quite frankly, I'm digging it. Huawei is using a protein leather to wrap around the aluminum band and ear cups, ensuring your ears do not get hot or sweaty when using it. The leather texture is super smooth to the touch, really nice to hold and nice to feel. The headband and ear cups are sturdy yet soft with a well-balanced pressure when you put it on. Hidden inside the leather is a sliding mechanism to adjust the headband length. Thanks to its super flexible band, they're also comfortable to be worn. Alright, so I usually have problems with this. As you can see, I have a slightly smaller than average head, so it's really hard to find headphones that fit me. But as you can see, I'm having the most comfortable blast. The ear cups aren't just comfortable though, they're also rotatable at 90 degrees, making it easier for us to store them inside the case. And would you take a look at this guy? He's built like a tank. Super sturdy, which helps with keeping your headphones free from any knocks or bumps, whether they're in a bag or in the back of your car. Inside, there's also a slot housing a USB Type-C charging cable, which is really the only accessory you need. Keeping things minimal, only one button is featured on the left ear cup for ANC. Every click summons a lady with a sultry voice saying, awareness, or off, or noise cancelling, depending on what mode you're in. And on the right, there are two buttons, one for Bluetooth pairing and one to turn it on. Other controls on the headphone are actually touch-based on the right cup, which are tap twice to pause and play, answer calls and hang up, long tap to summon your AI assistant, swipe forward and back to switch tracks. Convenient, right? That's pretty much how all modern headphones should work. But what makes the Huawei FreeBuds Studio a lot different from the rest is the fact that the volume feature is actually just touch-based. So you just swipe up or down on the right cup and it controls the volume. Now you don't get that on a lot of headphones these days. The FreeBuds Studio delivers an immersive sound with its dual 40mm dynamic driver. There's less distortion, lower noise floor, and higher dynamic range across all genres of music. Even when you're using it for phone calls or recording videos, the audio is loud and clear. So this is just a mic test just to see the audio quality. I've done a bit in a few, but I haven't really spoken. Hi, Pan. With its Bluetooth 5.2 connectivity, it also means that whenever you're watching a movie or a video, the audio will be in total sync. And I've walked into different rooms to grab stuff. My calls were never deterred. I've even walked outside to the gate of my house and it works pretty amazingly. Plus, there are three main ANC settings, which are Ultra Mode, General Mode, and Cozy Mode, depending on the kind of environment that you're in. Huawei's Dynamic Active Noise Cancellation can also auto-detect the environment that you're in to provide the right amount of noise cancellation. And while the ANC system isn't class-leading, I gotta be honest, I can still hear people's talking, a little bit of noise here and there. The only thing that it really cancels out is like the air in the environment, if that makes sense. Like it makes it sound like you're in an airplane. It works well at dampening out the noises when you're in public spaces though. I feel a lot more calmer and more secure, just less of that busyness. I'm being told that there's a lot of cars driving back and forth, but honestly with these headphones, none of that. What makes it more interesting is the voice mode or the transparency mode that allows you to speak to people without taking it off. It actually selects the voices so you don't get any other noise. And yes?
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
How's the FreeBuds Studio?
It actually works really well. Like right now, it's canceling out all the other noise that's around us, but I can hear you pretty clearly. Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye. This feature and everything else in regards to the headphones is available on the Huawei AI Life app. I know, another companion app, but hear me out, it is totally worth it. And downloading it doesn't take too long. If you don't have a Huawei phone already, all you need to do is download the app gallery and then download the AI Life app. Sounds like a workaround, but trust me, it's not that hard. And it's really worth it. You'll be able to do a lot more with a Huawei phone paired to the FreeBuds Studio, I think, but hey, I've been using it with my laptop and my own phone and it's been awesome regardless. As usual, Huawei's devices are leading with its battery life, and the FreeBuds Studio does not disappoint, coming with a 410 mAh battery. Without ANC on, the FreeBuds Studio is able to play for 24 hours, but even with ANC on, you can still get about 20 hours playtime. Battery low? Well, no worries. Even with 10 minutes of charge, you can get 8 hours playback already, and that's more than enough for me to jam out to my favorite anime openings, alright? In fact, I've been using this pair of headphones for like a couple of days now, and I've only had to charge it once. Let me check how much battery it has left, actually. I'm like genuinely curious. 70% after 3 days of use. Alright, real talk, if we're going to measure the value of the FreeBuds Studio, we can take a look at its competitors, most famously the Sony XM4 and the AirPods Max. Each of these devices have their pros and cons, but let me tell you what sets the FreeBuds Studio apart from the rest. Compared to these two, the price of the FreeBuds Studio is super competitive and, in fact, the most affordable. I think that goes without saying, though. And with that alone, it'd probably be unfair to include the AirPods Max in the mix. The FreeBuds Studio also has Bluetooth 5.2, a newer version compared to the 5.0 on the XM4, and you saw that distance. The charging time is also faster and the battery is just more efficiently used in general on the FreeBuds Studio. It automatically switches itself off after 2 to 3 minutes of being idle, which is super handy. If you're all about that bass though, then the Sony XM4 might be your choice, but I personally enjoy my music enough without blowing my eardrums out. But when it comes to universality and blanket use, the FreeBuds Studio does not disappoint. But you'll be able to get even higher sound quality if you pair the FreeBuds Studio with a Huawei flagship phone such as the Mate 40 Pro for sure. The FreeBuds Studio, while having its own flaws here and there, could easily be one of my go-to headphones, and maybe yours too. The price is affordable for the features it offers compared to its competitors, and overall I think it is worth getting if you're looking for a pair of stylish headphones to go with your smartphone. I've had it on for the majority of this video and frankly for a lot of my days while it's been with me, so I can attest to this comfort. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Only it was switched on. Did I switch it on? Hello? Oh, now I can't hear anything. Oh.